I recently watched some discussions of Betaflight 4.6 and the new hover data point. It is supposed to be set to where your throttle actually hovers, which we figure out by turning on the throttle position indicator in the OSD. I don't have 4.6 yet, so I'm dealing with what I've got. This got me to rethinking the flat linear throttle that I have been using with 3 scaled rate profiles on a 3-way switch. I haven't seen this discussed yet, though surely someone has done it, so I thought I'd do a short video so you can consider if it might be helpful for you. Here are the flat linear rates of 80, 90, and 100%. Just for comparison, this is 75, 85, and 100, which are pretty similar. Moving the throttle increases the power the same from one position to the next, so it's predictable. The benefit of a lower scaled linear throttle is a less twitchy throttle, allowing smoother control. That is useful for me because I spend a lot of time close to the ground or water and don't want to bob up and down. The lower rate is more similar to the center of an expo with a midpoint like this one, with an expo of 0.50 with a midpoint of 0.50. With this curve, moving the throttle increases the power quickly at the low and high end and much less in the center. This is supposed to make it easier to control in the center region. But what happens is from 0 to just before the midpoint is a steep curve and a faster response than we actually get with a linear flat line. Then it slows down and speeds up again, making it less predictable, for my old brain at least. This is a different function than yaw, roll, and pitch, which are 0 in the center where we want to focus our stability and deviate equally away from the center in either direction. So what happens if we eliminate the midpoint and use expo? The curve bows downwards, making the throttle more gentle in the lower half than even a straight line, and at higher throttle limits we can increase the expo to make the first half similar, regardless of the maximum setting. Then it speeds up, but less abruptly than the expo with the midpoint. Without the midpoint, the curve deviates less from a linear line, and yet it improves it enough to make a big difference for me. I can also use higher throttle limits with less impact on my throttle control. So when I switch between low and mid or high, there is less reaction from the quadcopter. If you feel like experimenting, give it a try and let us know how it goes in the comments. For all I know, everyone else knows this except me. And that's all I've got.